Hi everyone, this is Francisco, and this morning I woke up with a pleasant surprise. My mother bought me some Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box combo. Hash brown. What is that sound? What the fuck? Anyways, my mother bought me a hash brown with a coffee. And loaded breakfast sandwich. But I just left it there. She bought it at 6 a.m. It's already 8:50 a.m. So my sandwich is cold. I woke up when she came in here and gave it to me, and she left the coffee here with some creamers and sugars, and all I ate was the hash brown, and then I went back to bed. Anyways, so I was thinking about a new idea that I think a lot of you will love. So just stick with me, and I'll tell you guys in a bit what it is and what it's all about. And first of all, before I get into that, I created a Facebook page. It's called Invent or Don't Invent on Facebook, and it's dedicated to inventions, to people of the future. I want it to be open source, kind of like when people leave reviews about a fucking business or a product. When people go buy things like at Home Depot or Lowe's, there's a bunch of reviews. So for this particular idea that I came up with, it's not about a product, it's more of real estate and the whole approach behind it. So okay, my sister got an apartment. Right now the top floor is where the studios are, the condos, or the complexes, right, where people actually stay at, where they live. So I was thinking, what if everything was downstairs And
Frankie,
what?
can you turn on the dryer for me?
Oh, let me do it right now. Sorry, I forgot. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Puppy power!
So, that way, wait, did I already mention the top will be like the shopping mall, parking lot. So, the only access into this this area will be from upstairs, and it'll be two-way up, and then on the other side the vehicles will go out. Everyone will have basically like assigned parking. That way everyone will be able to park and have easy access to their own studio. And then downstairs, basically it'll basically be the opposite, right? So downstairs, where right now is designed where downstairs is the parking space, and then they go up and then their apartment is upstairs. But I'm thinking about it reversed. So the top will be the parking structure, the parking lot. Downstairs it'll be the apartments, and then outside of that will be like a park, a park for the kids and for residents that live there. So they'll have their own little park, their own little community where they can feel safe. Kind of like a apartment complex type of thing. That type of thing. And of course, it would cost more money to build something like this, because of the way that the parking structure will be designed. But overall, it will still require the same amount of space per square footage, to provide these people with homes. But the only downside, like the pros and cons, is that the way it is designed now, these people don't really have a safe, secured play field for their families, where they could just go out, and where people won't have to worry about a car hitting them or anything like that, because it will all be like gated, right? And they won't have to worry about vehicles going in there and running anyone over or any of that. So what do you guys think about that? Do you guys think this will be a better approach, a better apartment or studio rental? It's more like like a fourplex, eightplex, tenplex, kind of like the board game Cash Flow is similar to that, where people are investing in real estate and stuff like that. But of course, a lot of you are thinking about maintenance and future maintenance, and I think that's a con when it comes to this type of design, because long term, I mean, first of all, you guys will have the parking structure upstairs, like it'll act like the roof, the ceiling, I mean the roof, right? And at the bottom will be the apartments. But later on in life, that roof is gonna get fucked up with wear and tear, and a bunch of other shit, right? And someone is going to have to take care of the maintenance for this whole setup. Yeah, I don't know. You guys tell me what you guys think about that, because I really don't know what should be done in a case like that. But for families who are just getting started, I think this will be a good idea. Just mainly because, you guys will be able to go out and have like your own backyard type of thing, like that. Just go out. I don't know, I never said anything about a swimming pool, but there could be one. There's no cars. It's a safe place. Out there. And yeah, it's a safe place, I think. And it's different And I think it'll be like a good way of taking advantage of a small compacted area, if I say so myself. So technically it's a huge transition. I think if someone were to build something like this from scratch, it would be better to get some blueprints with all of this stuff in mind before, because if someone is attempting to build something like this, obviously it wouldn't be wise to tear down what's there in place of this idea that I'm talking about, because it would stop the monthly cash flow coming in, and not just that, but people would have to move out. These residents, these current living residents would have to move out. They would be forced out, technically speaking, so that this newer structure and newer setup can take its place, right? So obviously this would be for like places where there's a lot of people, fast growing communities, like I think like Los Angeles. There's a lot of people over there. Real estate property is higher demand, I believe. I know it's more expensive, so because it's closer to the ocean and stuff like that, there's a lot of people over there. But yeah, like the parking is the same. The parking is the same. Oh, it's either all of that, or you people figure out a way for people to go all the way to the top of the roof. So it could be like a balcony. So people can go up there and do their own thing. And I guess this type of approach, so there's like 3 different ways to doing this now. There's the regular way where there's a parking lot at the bottom, with people just going to their apartment with no park. There's the parking structure above these apartments, these studios, and the bottom, instead of it being the driveway, it will be like a little park. Or it could be the way it is now, but instead of having like a peak for these apartments, it will be more like a flat design. And anyone can do that now, right? It will just be a matter of tearing down the roof, adding more boards, getting the permit, a few permits, whatever, and then making it flat, adding some rail guards up there, and allowing people to go up there to socialize and to, put some benches up there and some tables and some umbrellas. Some chairs, some flat screen TVs, some shade, the whole 9 yards, whatever you guys can think of when you guys think about a balcony. That type of thing. That way people can, do their own thing. And, everyone could just get lost in their own little world. Everyone. And that way, people who are doing their jobs will have different tasks without anyone really knowing or understanding what other people are up to, because it's such a complex structure. It's a complex design, like this whole world and the way that we operate as humans. This is big, even for like engineers and stuff like that. Future investors, and for the overall health of the community, right? Communities. I think if people have stuff like this, instead of being out there on the streets or at a local park, talking about being at the wrong place at the wrong time type of thing, this type of idea will allow people to experience stuff like that, experience like a park, experience, but at their own yards, their own properties, so yeah, I think that think that yeah, exactly like that. Oh. So yeah, that was all. I mean, I guess I can talk about it. So I created these terrariums after watching these videos on YouTube with the username I think it's Serpa Design, SERPA Design. His name is Tanner. He builds a bunch of terrariums. Well, anyways, I was watching his YouTube videos. He kind of taught people how to do it. So all these containers are terrariums. All right. I have 2 of them up here, and these containers. But anyways, I was looking at one, and it grew like this fungus, this white like snowflake of fungus. And let me show it to you guys. You guys see that? What is that? And it's like a piece of like wood chip right there. Oh, and there was some food in this jar. You guys see that? That was like some type of fish in this container. But you guys can see the plants. The plants are healthy. They're still growing. Oh yeah, and then I did add some pennies in this container. A bunch of them. Just to be different. I even threw a rock in there. That's a rock. And I threw some... Oh, even the 10 cents. You guys see the 10 cents right there? That's silver. Is silver 10 cents. And it's just like a mason jar. So it still has like food on it and stuff. I didn't really take the time to clean it. You guys can see it right there. So that's why this probably grew in there. And I didn't do it like other people do it, where like they put layers like the Serpa Design guy. I just threw some dirt in there, put some plants just randomly in there, and then I put them down with a piece of stick, piece of metal. I threw a rock in there. That's basically all I did. I probably threw some twigs, the seed probably from the palm trees, because we have a bunch of palm trees outside.